If I can have your attention just for a minute. Here's a statistic for you. You might find alarming. Do you know it's a guarantee that 100% of you, 100% of us will die? Did you know that? And that's fact that's yet to be disproved. And you know, when we talk about our faith, when we talk about Jesus on the cross, and right when he rose again, he conquered sin and death. And it's really hard to explain to someone exactly what salvation means, what it means to people, and how to get the message across. So I'm just going to give you a little story, if you just bear with me, which can explain it far better than I can. And it's all about this little boy. We call him Johnny. They're always called Johnny, you know. We call him Johnny, and Johnny played for the local football team. And every week, his granddad would take him to the football, and Johnny would hold his hand going to the football, and he'd leave his granddad down by the halfway line there. He'd go off, and some weeks he'd play, and some weeks he wouldn't. But his granddad used to love it there, because he could see hear Johnny's name being called out and all of this. And then one day, his grandpa died. And everybody was really sad, because Johnny was really, really close to his grandpa. And the whole team and the officials of the club went to the funeral. They loved Johnny so much, they felt so sorry for him, but they went to the funeral. So the following Saturday, Johnny went up to the coach and he said, "Coach, thanks for coming to the funeral with my grandpa. Can I play on Saturday? Will you pick me in the team?" And Johnny's never asked that before. And the coach said, "Well," he said, "Oh, please, I'll never ask you again, but it's so important that I play on Saturday for this team. I'll do my best for you. I won't let you down." And the coach thought, "Oh, he's a good lad. He's here every week. It's not a real big game. Yeah, of course you can play, Johnny. No problem." So anyway, Saturday came. Johnny played. He scored a hat-trick, kicked 3 goals off the line. They carried him off, man of the match, best ever, best game they'd ever seen anyone play in. And the coach said to Johnny after, "Johnny, that was absolutely fantastic. Why couldn't you do that every week? What was so special about this week?" So he said, "Well, it's like this, coach. We're Christians, and my grandpa was a Christian. He died. Today was the first day he could actually see me play, because he was blind. And that's the importance of salvation, is that life goes on. Is to be a here passing through, and Christ gives us life here now, life to the full. But certainly, when our time comes and God takes us home, we get to spend eternity with him. And little Johnny could testify to it, and his grandpa, because for the first time, he could watch him playing. So I just a little bit hope you got that message of how important it is. Okay?